Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? It's your boy DonDon Gaming back with another video. Today's video, we're going to be going over the new Jordan Challenge information and also the trailer for it in its entirety. Talk about it, go over all the stuff that they, kind of discussed in the blog and so much more. So make sure you guys stay tuned for it. Let's get right into it.
He played with such fury. He was electric on the court.
Well, of course he was. He's Michael Jordan.
The thing that always brought the greatness out in him was a challenge.
His greatness benefited the NBA.
Definitely made NBA popular. At least one of the main people. Are these supposed to be 2K23 graphics? This doesn't look the same, at least within the pictures, or at least in kind of the gameplay. It didn't look the same, but maybe.
As soon as I saw him on the court,
okay, so here's one of the challenges right here.
all the stars showed up. The best player on the court was Michael
Okay,
Jordan.
okay.
He's Junior from the University of North.
So we got his you got his USA jersey. Oh, whoa, that's how it looks, I'm guessing. Okay, okay. The Arrival is another challenge. Okay. Bad Boy Pistons.
The shrug game. And he hit 6 of them.
Yep, the shrug. Okay, so injuries are still here, so that sucked, but hey, so it is what it is.
And I get the chills every time.
Okay. Pass the torch to Kobe. Bean Bryant, rest in peace, Black Mamba.
That's what you do when you go against a great player, aka your idol.
NBA Finals, okay. Okay. So it looks like we might do quirks. Uh-oh, the cross. The game winner.
Until it went in. Nothing sweeter than what Michael had just done.
So it looks like we might get new celebrations, or not in championship ones. Okay. Okay. Okay, see, are these 2K23 grabbers? They look like they're supposed to be, but it doesn't look like it. And obviously, y'all can get the, already went over another video of that. Y'all can go check that out. But that's not a bad trailer. But let's go over some of the stuff that I kind of noticed. So first of all, starting off at the beginning of it,
Greatness out in him was a challenge.
Where was
His
it?
greatness benefited the NBA.
Okay, so right here. This is what's it. So what's interesting is that it sounds like there's new commentary. So I don't know if it's just new commentary for in general, for the play now, maybe the My Career stuff. I don't know if it's gonna be in all around. I don't know if it's gonna be new commentary all around, or is it just for the Jordan Challenge specifically. But it does sound like there is a new commentary, which is pretty nice. Then obviously we have 15 iconic challenges, which we all kind of knew that before. So they go over some of them throughout the trailer, as you guys can probably stop and pause. We got Gotten Next. Now, another thing, too, is that we also get to see Michael Jordan in his USA jerseys and, more so his college jerseys. So it seems like we might be getting a lot more new jersey schemes as well, which is going to be kind of dope. And let's see, what else? And then here, this looks like this is going to be kind of the menu for it. So I'm guessing it's going to probably have its own tab, like My Career, MyTeam, the W, Play Now. It's probably going to have its own tab if I had to take a guess. But this is what it looks like. So it looks like Jordan Challenge. Reveal 15 legacy games defiant of Michael Jordan's legacy as a great NBA player of all time. Earn stars to unlock exclusive in-game rewards. You need 45 stars in total. Easy enough. So it looks like you get 3 stars per game. So I'm guessing you just have to do that. So this is Got Next game, as you guys can say. July. So this is basically just gives information about it. As a warm-up in 1984 Olympics, Michael Jordan leads the all-time maturity in 84 Team USA squad to victory over a collection of NBA stars in front of a record crowd in Indianapolis. So that's gonna be interesting enough. So I don't know how the game works. They don't really probably seem like they're gonna go over. Are you gonna put right in the beginning of the game, or are you gonna be put midway through the game? I don't know, but this is what the menus kind of look like a little bit. So obviously the Arrival, so a lot more different challenges there. Let's see, there's another interesting one. So as y'all can see here, sadly, Injuries are back, y'all. With this little plus sign right here, injuries are sadly back, which is not good, but I'm like, we kind of all expected it to be back, especially since they brought in the Jordan Challenge. They're always going to put in the flu game, so. But the thing is that I don't know if it's going to be like, I hope that the injuries aren't as common as they were previously, because you would literally be playing for like a whole entire 2 quarters injured. So hopefully that's not the case. But we also get to see the jump shot right there. So it looks like you got to hit it full, and obviously that was a green. So show you guys again. So boom, he hits it, green. I'm guessing that was supposed to be a green there. So not too bad in my opinion, not too bad at all. Then obviously we have here probably different. Oops. So it also, oh, actually, you know what? So it looks like you might have, blow by animations, okay. Dunk packages, they'll say it might be a little bit more different. Fadeaways. So yeah, it looks like there's new animations. Also, new courts that you can see kind of here. I know it's kind of faded. Let me see if I can go back a couple seconds. So it looks like we might get a new court. New courts might be a very nice addition. As well as that, I think I had noticed something as well. Also, y'all can kind of see here, like, it's kind of different. Like, it looks like it's back in, like, it is actually set in that time frame. So it looks like they might have, like, changed, like, the lighting and the graphics a little bit to make it seem like it was back in, the 1990s. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be interesting enough to see how that works. But we go over the blog post. But other than that, you guys, that is going to do it for the going over the video trailer. But now let's move into the actual blog here. The blog starting off here, obviously, of course, I review the Jordan Challenge. Review Michael Jordan's career from his early days as a college sensation to his game-winning shot in the 1998 NBA Finals. Recreate the gravity-defying absorbent shots and experience each moment as you were there. So most of the stuff at the beginning doesn't really mean too much. We already saw the trailer for you guys. But let's get to the highlights. So the highlights. The Jordan Challenge consists of 15 unique game experiences beginning from Jordan's humble beginnings as a University of North Carolina and collaborating with the final shot to overtake the Chicago Bulls, elevate some championship, yada, yada, yada. The Elite Recitation package is richer than anything we've ever put together, allowing for each game to look, feel, sound like it's being played in the actual years and taking place in. So that's interesting. So I already went over that a little bit, where it's like, it kind of looks like it was set in that time frame. You know what I'm saying? The lighting's a little bit dimmer. The boards, the court kind of seems a little bit darker and kind of like more old schooly type. And also, I kind of went over the beginning as well as he kind of be like 6'6" from North Carolina, Michael Jordan. So I think that's what it is. But so yeah, so right here it says the video filter that aims to recreate the television experience of watching these games as you were originally broadcasted during the 1990s to in the 1980s. With each decade getting its unique and own required viewing experience. So, obviously, the lighting and stuff like that is going to change like a TV broadcast. So that will definitely be kind of nice to see different. We already saw it in the video, but that definitely is pretty nice for people to kind of experience that. Era-specific broadcast elements that truly capture the technology at the time of each game. Experience of the broadcast with its simple design and nature, blockbuster letters, not many graphics, as well as progressing into the 90s, which will start a development of technology, improving its leaps and bounds. So basically improving technology and quality, yada, yada, yada. To make his commentary believable, you need the talent to someone who was there, who lived an entire Jordan experience from every perspective. Joining the commentary team for Jordan Challenge NBA 2K23 Legacy, coach and Mike Fortello, a.k.a. the Kazzer, or is that... I don't know how to say that, I'm sorry. Brings one-of-a-kind level of authenticity to the games with his keen insight and unique stories with the shine bright letters and commentaries feel just right. So obviously, I already kind of said this already. So yeah, that's pretty much that's all I literally just went over. So each 15 challenge features a pre-game interview with learning that parts of what made each and every game special. Who's better to tell the story of Michael Jordan than his teammates, coaches, and commentated in his games. During experience, it's going to go against courtsides for the Shrug game, Kareem Jabbar in the 1988 All-Star game in the Chicago Bulls, Dennis Rodman in the Bad Boy Pistons, Phil Jackson, obviously, Voice of the Last Dance. And then challenges. So they put an exclamation point here. So this is important, y'all. Each 15-game challenge offers 3 goals for you to hit. So that's basically what the 3 stars kind of were throughout in that one scene. the 3 goals are probably each star that you have to hit. So think about it kind of, if you guys play my team at all, you have like 3 stars. So you have to get like a certain amount of MT to get the 3 stars. In this one, there's 3 goals for you to hit. So probably for Jordan's flu game, you probably have to hit at least 1 buzzer beater shot. Or in his finals, you probably have to cross over somebody. Probably examples like that. Probably get a dunk, or probably like hit like 5 threes in a row with that. What was that game called? Was it the shrug game? I think it was the shrug game, where you probably hit like 5 or 6 green lights in a row, or 5 or 6 greens in total. So that's probably my guess as to what the goals would be. Completing a goal earns you a star, obviously. Collect 40 stars and you will unlock. Okay, so here it says 40 stars, but in the video it said 45. So that's very, very interesting how they changed it from 45. I'm fine with it being lower, don't get me wrong, but I'm curious to know why in the blog it says 40 stars and in the actual video, let me see if I can. But as you can see, it says 45 here. So I'm curious to see how the difference, if it's actually going to be 45 or is it going to be 40. So that's going to be a very interesting one to see. But you unlock new rewards for both My Team and My Career modes. So that's a very nice W. So My Career is probably just, probably unlocking new animations, jump shot, probably just a backpack, a wrist, probably chains. Chains might actually be back this year, so that might be pretty cool. My Team, I probably just get a free Jordan stuff, Jordan shoe, probably a diamond contract since he's still on the Bulls. I'm trying to get any rewards, we probably get My Team. Jordan shoe, probably Jordan car, probably a nice like free amethyst Jordan if I had to take a guess. I don't know, but that's not really much they can do in My Team. At least it seems like it compared to My Career. If you just want to roll through the city and neighborhood with the Jordan and UNC jersey, they will be in place to get it. Arcade City approaches including everything we think that does not stop above. What is the good above in on-court experience? Doesn't level up to the sport during this era. Gameplay authenticity. So most of the stuff we kind of already know. It's all going to feel exactly the same. Now, what's one thing is that the defensive... So it looks like here on the defensive end, we've rewritten our matchup logic so that Jordan plays against Dominique Wilkins. They'll match up and try to outscore each other in the shootout challenge. In other games, you will see more complex cross matches. When you play as Jordan against the Cavaliers, Winston Burnett, guard Jordan. Jordan takes Kari Ellis, guards Pippen. So basically just saying how like the matches are going to be Pacific, and you can't really. So probably when you get into the game, you probably can't do any coaching settings. So most likely most games you can probably turn off coaching engine or having to full court press and stuff like that. You probably won't be, at least what it seems like here is you won't be able to do any of that. You only can just do what the game already has pre-planned and what 2K basically already made for that game. So that'd be interesting enough to see. Hand checking and hard hitting body ups bring a complete different feel to the one-on-one battles compared to the more free-flowing game of today. We will also make sure that all the rules legal defense are accurate, represented properly for each particular game. Playing with Jordan against the bad boy Pistons is probably the most obvious example of where you will see the grit and physicality of old school basketball. I know any of my old heads out there, all my classic OG basketball players out there, y'all probably just yes, we're getting this, the bad boy Pistons, the aggressive fouls, let's go. So we'll employ their famous Jordan rules, a set defense strategy that uses to try and contain Michael Jordan. Our signature style, so you'll see the biggest upgrade yet is Magic Johnson using his signature no-look passes and a number of classic greats like all new jump shots, layups, and dunk packages. So that'd be pretty interesting. Curiosity would be are those jump shots, layups, and dunk packages going to be available in all game modes, or is it just going to be based off those specific players of just the Jordan challenges? Because let's just say I'm trying to think of a classic player. For instance, someone like a Bob Cousy. Can use Bob Cousy jump shot in current day. Steve Kerr's jump shot in My Team, or dunk packages. Most old school dunk packages we already have anyway. But for instance, layups. I know they did a lot of stuff in the layups. If y'all haven't checked out that video, if anyone's, there's a whole bunch of different things that they did in the inside scoring of layups. So layup packages. Will we see a lot more of those layup packages as well, just, throughout the game? That's my curiosity for that. Effort to ensure that our dribble moveset and set finishing moves which were era appropriate, which means move like the Shammy God, crossover, and Euro step layups won't be fired off in the Jordan challenge. So that's very nice. That's very interesting to see. So basically, it means like the gameplay aspect of it, of like current day, you won't see that at all, or at least you see very little of it throughout the Jordan challenge, because you didn't really see many people doing Euro step layups like that. So it'll be very cool to see. The Jordan challenge won't be completed without capturing some of the biggest moments of Jordan's famous shrug game, obviously. So yeah, and we'll also go over all these, but there's a better place that I found, so I don't have to read 1,000 words. So here we got the Jordan Challenges overview. The Jordan Challenges bring back the 2K11 challenges and add 5 new challenges, focusing on additional highlights from Michael Jordan's career. These challenges are the arrival. Jordan made his mark with his 63-point playoff game against his heavily favored Celtics team. Win April 20th, 1986, Game 2, first round versus Brown Celtics. Your goal 1 is score 63 points. Goal 2, shoot 50% from the field. So not too bad. It seems like that's definitely pretty nice, nice warm up to probably say 63 points, not too hard. 50%, it depends on how how it works, but not too bad. Another game, we have the 69 points. This time Jordan gets the win by dropping 69 points and putting a dent in the Cavaliers' playoffs plans. In the first goal is going to be score 69 points, so not obviously common sense. Shoot 50% from the field and then win the game. So this is probably one that you'll probably be set at the beginning of the game, and you have to actually win the whole way. But most people, if you're at least decently good at the game, you probably could easily get 69 points and call it a game. Now, here's my concern about all these games that you have to get a lot of points in. Once you get like 30 points, are you going to start getting like double team and triple team? Because if you are, that's bad. And here's my reasoning why. Here's my concern why. Is because once you get double team, it's a lot easier for you to probably, number one, hard to hit your shots, and number two, you're going to most likely be playing Jordan the whole entire game. So he's going to get a lot more tired. So it's like the new dribble mechanics that y'all have is going to be hard for him to pull off and get his shot in. Number three, also, is like, since you're going to be playing him the whole time, is he going to get injured? Because if he gets injured, almost nobody's going to be able to complete these games. Because 63 points, 69 points, those are not very easily hit marks, especially, like I said, if you get double teamed, you're playing him the whole time, you get, what I'm saying, especially if you get injured. Like, I'm hoping injuries are turned off, because if injuries are not turned off, this is probably going to be one of the most impossible things to do, just being honest. All right, then we have next up the shootout. Your goal is to outscore Dominique Wilkins, hold Dominique to under 25 points. That's going to be hard because, knowing Dominique with his burst animation and his dunk packages is going to be very hard. But that's definitely going to be an interesting game. Next up, you have the bad boy Pistons. Goal 1 is to score 47 points, and then wing the game, guys. Wing the game. Don't have to win. You have to wing the game. But yeah, so that's not bad. 1991 NBA Finals. So your first goal is to average 31 points plus, so you can average more than 31. Shoot 55% from the field, so a lot better than 50%, but not too bad. Then obviously win the series. So that's not bad at all. That's definitely not bad at all. The shrug game, score 35 points in the first half, make 6 3-pointers in the first half, and then win the game. So that's definitely not a lot. Like, that's a lot more easier, because then you can just get like 15. Probably like 17 plus points in each quarter, and then just make sure you hit at least 3 threes in each. Not bad. That's really not bad. That's probably one of the easiest ones to go. Double nickel. Your goal is to score 55 plus points. So basically the same thing as the other one, but it's just going to be 55 points, 50+% from the field. Pretty easy enough. Father's Day victory. Score 22 points, grab 9 rebounds. So now that's going to probably be the challenge for a lot of people, is having to grab those 9 rebounds. Because if Jordan's guarding the 2, it's going to be hard for him to run and grab a rebound. So that's going to be very interesting enough to see how that would work. The flu game, score 38 points plus, or grab 7 rebounds and then win the game. Simple enough. And then last dance, score 45 points and get 4 steals and win the game. And with all that being said, those are all the games. These are all the challenges that we know of so far, and their goals in their entirety. Still not 100% sure if it's gonna be 45 or 40, but we'll see what happens there. But with all these challenges, some old from 2K11 and the 5 new ones that we're gonna see in 2K23, all these challenges will be very different of the game, so you'll be able to replay your favorite games more than a decade ago and check out new challenges. Yada yada yada. So all around though, guys, this is definitely a very, very nice addition in my opinion. I think this is probably going to be a really great opener for a lot of people that just are in love with Jordan, or even people that just are old heads and just like, want to experience them Jordan days. That's going to be a really ideal thing for this Jordan challenge. I'm really intrigued about it, especially having to go back to like the old commentary, the old courts, the style of how it was on TV. That's kind of, my enjoyment from it. So it's definitely very interesting enough. But what it does also entail is also having to see, number one, for people having to sit here and grind all these, because like I said, as y'all saw some of those goals, some of them are not very easy, and some of them are kind of worrisome as to how it would work. So my question is, I'm hoping the rewards for my team and my career are actually 100% worth it, and not just like, okay, here we're gonna give you a watch, a backpack, a shoe, Jordan shoe, and that's it for both games. That's it. Like, if we're grinding this much and y'all made so much effort into this section of the game, give us some solid rewards, in my opinion. That's my hope, at least. But we won't know until, obviously, the game releases. But with all that being said, you guys, it's been your boy DonDon Gaming. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.